Thanks for listening to the AC12 podcast. I'm your host, Mike Luke. I am very unhappy right now. I cannot find my hat anywhere. I will not wear another hat, though. This has been I am very clear about this. I will not wear another hat. This hat must be found. I have no clue where it is. It is annoying the heck out of me. I do not like it. All right. Well, Jason Shearer has a hat. So
if you can't find it before the tournament, will you buy another?
I don't know. I don't know where it is, though. I don't know where it is, and it is annoying the heck out of me. I looked far and wide, and I can't find it. I'm not at all happy, so it is what it is. Okay. All right. We got a lot to get to this show. We're going to talk about Arizona-Houston, obviously, what this win means, or what this loss means, everything. First and foremost, I have no problem with this loss. I literally have no Houston is a really, really good basketball team. As a matter of fact, Andre Veras, $4.99 Super Snap. We lost because you lost your hat, possibly. But Houston, to me, is about as good a basketball team as there is in the country. They are awesome. I think Duke with Cooper Flag's probably a little bit better. But Houston has really no weaknesses here. I mean, and they were missing their best big man, too. They're awesome.
Someone just posted that Houston is 39-5 since entering a Power 5 conference.
No, they're awesome. I mean, just across the board.
Yeah. I mean, come on. They just don't make mistakes.
Right.
They just don't. And when they do, they recover from it so quick. I mean, their guards are awesome. They're just a really good team. I honestly, I'm not upset. I'm just not.
No, I'm not upset. I'm not upset either. The other thing too that this Houston team has, and we'll get into all the play and everything. The other thing though that this Houston team has that they haven't had in previous years is they're much better offensively. They've got guys that can shoot. Milos Uzan is really good. He's probably actually going to be in the MNBA next year. That was a heck of a replacement for Jamal Shed. The team is overall, they're just better again. And I don't know why, I don't know why it's okay to admit Arizona is a very good basketball team. As a matter of fact, I am very happy with how they acquitted themselves in this Big 12 tournament. Sometimes you run into teams that are just better. Houston's better. They just are. I don't know what else to say.
And if anything, I think this game shows you that Arizona can play with Houston. They played with Houston the first. There's teams that can't play with Houston. We saw BYU, who's awesome, get annihilated last night by Houston. We've seen Houston beat the crap out of teams this year. Arizona, 2 games. It just came down to the last 4 minutes and Houston making less mistakes and just being better overall. And that's been the difference in the game.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said. All right. And one thing that is, let's see here. One thing that we do need to talk a little bit about, though, is this is the second straight game, and I like Jaden Bradley a great deal. Jaden Bradley and Milos Uzan, at least head-to-head, are on 2 different levels. Milos Uzan has cooked him twice now.
Yeah, I mean, and I thought Jaden played really well tonight. You know what I think the difference is, too? The one thing that frustrates me with Jaden is Uzan knew tonight that he could get buckets, so he was aggressive. He took 16 shots. They couldn't guard Jaden. Uzan couldn't guard Jaden off the dribble, but for some reason, Jaden just stopped attacking. Like, when he attacked, he was really good. Uzan was always in attack mode.
Yeah, Nifty Cello. Mr. Cello says, Mike, you look like Bruce's nephew or something.
You really do.
Hey, somebody take a picture of us right now and say it looks like Bruce's nephew. Actually, maybe I'll take a picture of this. I could probably do this as well. Also, to the Illinois fan, this moron that just tweeted at me, and he said, hold on a second. All right, there we go. To this Illinois fan that just tweeted at me, and he says, he's like, oh, I don't have the score. Yeah, we lost in a close game to one of the best teams in the country, not 885 to Maryland. Boo. Okay. Anyways, all right, let's get back to Arizona. One thing, and again, we're going to get to all the positives here in a second, but one thing that I am going to say that I don't understand about Tommy Lloyd, his out of bounds or his last minute, last second draw plays always stink. It's never a good shot. It's either like a 45-footer or it's somebody jumping in the air with nowhere to go. I don't know what he does in those timeouts.
Yeah. I'm convinced, and I said before, I think Kelvin Sampson is one of the best in the country at figuring out stuff in timeouts. Every time Houston took a timeout, they had an answer right away. And a lot of that is just discipline. It is, for whatever reason, players, coaches, whatever, in college basketball, the last plays that you see are some of the worst basketball plays ever. They're just so bad. To me, I actually think a lot of it, Mike, is just a lack of a second ball handler. because everybody knows the ball's going to Jaden or Caleb. Who else is it going to?
Well, I know that's the point. I mean, you know what it's going to. Now, there's a lot of really good things to take away from this game. One thing, though, that I would like to see happen, and we got to talk about, KJ Lewis has been a monster in these last couple games. Sheer, last time you tried to tell me that KJ was okay last game. He was better than that. Can I get you to say that he was really good in this game?
Yeah, I said he was fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a problem saying that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Now let's talk about that a little bit then. He's getting downhill. He's getting to the bucket. He's playing with energy. This KJ Lewis, you can win a lot of games with.
Yeah, he was awesome. I mean, if you want me to be critical like I am, Mike, he had that sequence where he shot the 2 threes or whatever, and you're like, oh, don't do it. You're getting to the basket, but it's whatever to me. I mean, he was fantastic tonight. Yeah, 11 points, 3 rebounds. You know what really it was also? I thought he defended his butt off. I mean, Cryer finished 3 of 10. Uzan, whatever, Sharp was 6 of 17. The only player that Houston had that played well offensively was Uzan.
Yeah, but the thing about him too is that they're well constructed. The Sharp guy, he's gonna make a bunch of threes. He's gonna do a lot of stuff. Let me ask you
he was 6 of 17. He was 3 of 9 from 3. You'll take it. You'll take it.
Let me ask you this. In a game like this, and I like ADO obviously more than you do, but in a game like this, I think you've got to be reasonable here. And there was a guy on Twitter, I think it was Shaq McCoy or like Real McCoy or somebody like that was saying that by starting ADO, you're essentially just giving away points to start out the game. And they kind of did that in the first and the second half. What do you do in a situation like that? Because they did. Arizona goes into the second half. They're up 5. And immediately Illinois goes right at ADO every single time down the court. There's nothing that Arizona does. And before you know it, Arizona's down before KJ even gets in there.
It's tough, right? Like clearly Tommy isn't a big fan of messing with the lineup. But when ADO plays 5 minutes the entire game, and KJ Lewis plays 27, who really cares who starts or come off the bench? I mean, you're playing.
I get it, but I get it.
No, I'm agreeing with you. What I'm saying is start KJ Lewis at that point. If you're only playing ADO 5 minutes, why don't you just start KJ?
Well, then that's what I'm going with too.
Yeah.
Is that, and you could tell too that was absolutely a plan. It's one thing if you don't defend. Or it's one thing if it's on the scouting report, you don't defend well, but if a team is looking at you and from start to finish immediately going after you, that to me is the bigger concern there, Sheer, is that they're going after him and there was nothing he could really do.
Yeah, you know what's interesting is Fran is like super positive. I always think it's funny. He doesn't say anything bad about anyone, but he had the segment today where he said ADO is not good enough. He just said this game isn't for him. He can't hit shot.
Play in the game.
He can't guard Houston's players. His shot, like what you said with BYU, right? The threes aren't going to be there. Houston's not stupid. They knew all ADO does is shoot threes, so he's not going to get them.
Yeah. Okay. Now y'all are bagging on ADO, but Awaka switching into Uzan was what? No, I mean Awaka was fine. I had no problem with Awaka.
I have a pet peeve, and we agree on this, so you'll like it. Can we stop saying that it came down to coaching? Number one,
yeah, exactly.
I don't know if it did. Number two, yeah, man, Kelvin Sampson's a really good coach. Like, there's like 5 coaches in America that you would take over everyone else, and Sampson's one of them.
Right. Yes, exactly. Now, I'm so sick of the man with the master plan. I'm so sick of the mid-major Tommy crowd, and not a single one of these people can give you the name of a coach who was coming here and do better than Tommy. Yes.
You watch this game and like that's people's takeaway, like Tommy Lloyd, like what?
Right. Yeah, I don't really get that one. I don't. Yeah, it's an argument for the.
It's like when people said that Tommy doesn't yell, and then they go out of the commercials to that video where Tommy's like yelling at the team, and it's like, oh, do it every game. It's like he does do it every game.
Yes, I don't get that one. So whatever the case may be. Then the other thing too that with this, and this is the game too where you see where with Trey Townsend as well. Again, March Trey, we've applauded his efforts, but this is another game against Houston. You can tell very, very quickly certain players that are just not meant for this game. Trey Townsend was another one. Again, Trey played hard. No problem with the effort whatsoever, but Trey wasn't getting rebounds. Trey wasn't going to be able to finish. No.
Trey's good against guys like KJ Adams who aren't like freak athletes. He's not that long or athletic. When you're going against guys like you went up against tonight, It's just different. He's not
And
going to guard the smaller, quicker guys. He's not guarding Francis. He's not guarding Tugler. So
and it doesn't matter either, too, if the guy is like, I keep getting people who are like, oh, the guy's only 6'6". It doesn't matter though when the guy's 6'6" and he's got a 7'2" wingspan and he's a freak athlete. Yeah,
literally has this. Like I think Tugler has a 7'2", and he's the 6th best shot blocker in the entire nation.
Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. Okay, now Cody, let's get our first read up here. We got to pay some bills. What do we got here, Cody? Come on, let's talk. Green Valley Decorative Rock star of the game. All right, yeah. All right, Green Valley Decorative Rock star of the game. You can go in a couple different directions here. I'm going to go KJ Lewis. In this game. I thought,
I mean, we're going Arizona.
Yeah, we're going Arizona. I mean, I don't want to go Milos Uzon, but I'm going to go. I'm going to go there. I feel good about it.
It's tough because the obvious answer for about 25 minutes was Caleb Love. I'm worried about that limp at the end. I think he'll be fine. But I wonder if that impacted him in the second half. I like the way that I know he had some bad moments in the first half, but I like the way overall. I don't know, man. I was going to say Jaden, but you know what? Who cares? I'll go KJ. Why not?
Yeah, I'll go KJ. KJ is, let's see here. KJ is oh gosh, Illinois people. KJ is such a dumb fan. All right, whatever. We'll deal with it. But yeah, I'm going to go KJ though. I thought KJ played really well. I think this also bodes well for for Arizona going into the NCAA tournament. KJ playing well. I like how assuming Caleb's all right. I was fine with that, especially in the first half. KJ's energy, Lyle report, very, very good point. The energy out of KJ is fantastic. KJ Lewis has to be an energy player. He's got to be when he's out there, you have to notice his energy. And yes, if he's going to take a bad three, that's going to have no chance of going in. I get that. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be okay with that. That's where we're at. Back the A, regardless McDeath. Yes, very much agree with that. All right. That's your star of the game. Now, looking forward then, I think Arizona is locked in as a 4. I have a hard time believing them not being a 4. By the way, everybody, set your alarms. And how is this an embarrassing loss? I don't get how this is an embarrassing loss.
I've actually decided, you know what, when I think about it, I don't want to go on the show tomorrow. I'm just so embarrassed by Arizona losing to the number 1 team in the country that I'm just going to go into hiding after this.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go. Yes, all right.
Well, I actually won't go on the show unless you find a hat.
I'm not happy about
I'm
this.
I'm gonna come to your house tonight.
I have no clue where it is. I can't find it. Plus, it's funny. Guy made a point, messaged me. He's like, "Dude, you look even whiter without a hat."
Yeah, you look like. Show me who's he look like without a hat.
Bruce.
Oh, Ron. Who's the guy who's that director redhead?
You look like Ron Howard.
Ron Howard. I get Ron.
Yeah.
I've gotten Ron Howard before.
Yeah, when he had hair.
Yeah, Ron Howard. Oh, at least I got hair. Take that. All right. So Arizona then next year's priority is a top defensive assist. I mean, go ahead.
Oh no, you were mentioning next year, and I just had a epiphany. Our guy Trilly said it is next week with Burries.
It is next week with Burries.
Rumor is next Friday with Burries.
All right. Well, you know what? That would be very, very nice. We will be up in, if now listen, be very clear here. Hey, you want to know how close Skier and me and Skier and Shelby are? So, assuming Jeffrey Dahmer, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
You do.
Jeffrey Dahmer, watch your mouth, young man. I don't like that one. That's not good. But here's what we're going to do tomorrow, though. 2:50, we are having the tournament special. We're going to be breaking it all down on the show. But also, as soon as we know, I am giving Shelby my credit card number so that she can book the same flight that Sheer is going on so we can travel together.
I'm going to book it while you talk. And then send the link to Shelby because I can do 2 things at once.
Yes, I can't do 2. I can barely do 1 thing at once.
Right.
But yes. But either way, I will be giving you that information though. So I'm excited about this. All right. Now, do we have enough NIL? I expect Arizona. And again, I'm sure Murph's going to yell at me. I don't care if they don't get him, whatever. I expect Arizona to get Braden Burries. I would be stunned if they don't get Braden Burries. Sheer, do you want to go on record in that, or do you want to stay away from it?
Nothing stuns me with.
All right, nothing stuns. How about this? It's like with Andre Veras. I would be highly surprised.
Yes. Yeah. I think. You know what's interesting? It's I think it's Arizona, Oregon, and SMU I think we know why SMU's in there, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I think
Yeah,
it's
for
Arizona.
sure.
I do. I
All
really
right,
do.
all right. Yeah, that's what I'm good. That's going to be a gassy seat. Oh yeah, farting and dude, I'm gonna fart nonstop in that on that flight though. By the way,
Are you one of
beyond
those
Birdie.
people that fart on planes and think they can get away with it because you're on a plane?
What's that? Yeah, Ryan, there's gonna be other guys. Don't worry about it. I don't. With Koa, I don't know. I have no clue about Koa. We'll find it.
Man, Shelby's actually booking Mike a flight on the same plane, but all the way across the plane.
to
And
Burundi.
I'm going to be in the
No,
first
she's
row.
booking me
and
to Burundi.
Mike's going to be next to the toilet.
Yes, no, yeah, no, exactly. Yes. All right, hey, let's get to. Oh, I got to read these super snaps. Cody's
plus
not.
minus, because this guy keeps asking. Sorry.
Okay, what was ADO's plus minus?
let me-
Frustrated they stopped driving when.
Believe it or not, it was only -7. The lowest was Trey at -16. The second lowest. This is why I hate the stat. The second lowest was KG at -8.
Yeah, that's that. Cole Peters, very much appreciate the super snap. All right, hold on. BridgeTek Communications, one of my favorite people, BridgeTek Communications. Hold on a second here. Let me get this in here. Okay, executing the details matter. It was a winnable game. Players ran into each other, watched dribbles out of bounds, shot air balls, missed free throws, and made stupid decisions. Houston scored 1-on-1. Yes. The difference to me was also that Houston was a better team Houston was a more mature, better team down the stretch. They knew the shots that they wanted to get. They got either dunks, they got layups, they got threes, whatever they wanted to get. Again, I don't know what else to say, but Houston is a better basketball team.
Yeah, I know that
So,
Arizona fans really, I don't want to say a lot of fan bases have difficulty admitting when a team is better. Right. And a lot of times it's not. Teams in any athletics or college sports, especially like starting next week, hopefully not Arizona, will lose to teams that they would probably beat on a neutral court, by 20 or whatever. Houston's better than Arizona. That's it. They're better. Doesn't mean Arizona can't beat them. I think Arizona.
You know where I'm at? You know where I'm at with Arizona? I believe after watching a lot of college basketball, and by a lot of college basketball, I mean that I've watched like every team in the top 20 for like 4 minutes. I am going to, and I look at their box scores. So I'm clearly an expert on this. I think Arizona actually is in that second. I think that second tier. I think that there is. I think there's about 3 teams that are better than everybody else, and then there's about 4 through 15 that are kind of jumbled in. Now, again, there's a pecking order, but I think Arizona's somewhere in that second tier. I really do. Probably at the end of that second tier, but somewhere in that second tier.
I think the more college, and I always say Arizona, you need to go out and watch more college basketball, right? Because as Arizona doesn't suck nearly as much as some people think they do, especially when you start to watch these other teams, right?
Right.
Like, think about it this way. Like today, for instance, Mike, you hate Michigan, right?
Yeah.
You think they're
Michigan
terrible.
sucks.
Maryland beat Illinois by 100 yesterday. Michigan beat Maryland today. Like, what does it mean, right? It may not. And I'm just saying, like, college basketball is just so hard to predict. Look at Colorado State; they're on fire. They won the Mountain West today.
You're right.
Like, they weren't that good during the regular season. It's just it happens.
Oh, hey, by the way, do you think that you guys want to hear something about how stupid I am when it comes to and Arizona is not a Arizona's not a blue blood. It's in that second tier. It's like with Michigan State. It's with schools like that. I don't get that. I don't whatever. You want to hear something about how stupid I am, though? So last night I'm watching a game at like 11 o'clock or something, and I messaged Sheer, and I'm like, dude, Sheer, I was like, hey, isn't Josh Pasternak the coach of
Santa Barbara?
Barbara? And I'm like, I was like, and then you're like, yeah, Mike, that game ended like 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
Did you not think to yourself, why is Santa Barbara playing at 11:30 at night?
Well, no, but I thought it was one of those weird like West Coast things, or like I don't know, some like weird West Coast.
By the way, if you want to watch some good West Coast teams, seriously, I know you won't, but maybe some people in the chat will. Irvine and San Diego, there's a very good chance that Arizona plays the winner of that game. Watch it. Like, San Diego scares the crap out of me.
Yeah, Javante, this is an interesting point. Let's get to another read, and then I want to get to Javante's point right here. But hold on. What do we got next, Cody James Martin? What do we got next?
Kobe did the same thing you did.
Yeah, Kobe did the same thing. The great Kobe L. Field did the same thing. What do we have next? Is Cody even there?
Cody's at a wedding. He could be blitzed right now.
Yeah, I don't think. Am I going to have to run this stuff by myself?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Yeah. Oh, Arizona
Cody.
Primary Eye Care. Arizona Primary
Cody's
Eye
doing
Care.
this from her wedding. Can we shout him out?
Yeah. Shout out to Cody and the wedding. Yes, JB
He's
and
getting
KJ were
married today.
gassed.
It's pretty
JB
cool.
and KJ were gassed at the end. I wish I could give them some. All right, now Arizona Primary Eye Care, the good look of the game. Nothing's really.
How many assists did Arizona finish with? They only finished with. Let me look here.
Yeah.
6.
I don't.
They only
Yeah.
had 6 assists.
6 assists. Yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
Did Caleb Love had a nice pass somewhere, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Caleb, KJ, Carter, and Henry had the 1 assist, and then Jaden had 2. KJ's assist was the assist of the game. Let's just go with that, with the Henry dunk early on.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's where we're going to go with. That is your Arizona Primary Eye Care good look of the game. It was a very, very good look. A very good look. We like that look. This is true, Sheer.
Yeah. Yep, we do.
Okay. Now let's get back to the NCAA selection show. You know what I love about the NCAA selection show? Basically, we're going to start previewing the show that we're going to be talking about tomorrow. The selection show is awesome because every single team, even Illinois, pretends that they look at that bracket and they're like, okay, this is where Arizona is when it comes to or this is my team. This is my path to winning the national championship.
Yeah.
And yes, and lo and behold, your team doesn't win the national championship, but tomorrow is always fun. Bear Down Cats in the chat is saying that he holds Arizona to loot standards. Fair enough. But at the same time, I believe that we're all going to look for a way to say, man, hey, can we massage this way into a national championship? We are going to find out, Sheer. We're going to be really wrangling our heads. It's going to take a village.
Right. Okay, we're going to get the first weekend. Auburn's lost their last 3 out of 4. Maybe they're not as good as we think. And then
I'm just saying.
And then what happens if this team upsets that team? We could beat them in the Elite Eight. And
yeah,
I love it. I love the selection show. I love it.
Yeah.
I have a feeling, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. I have a feeling we're going to know where Arizona is pretty quickly.
Yes, I know. I would think that as well. R.I.P. Did Greg Gumbel just die?
He died a long time ago, a year ago. This is the first selection show without Greg Gumbel.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like,
I'm legit sad. Yeah, I was thinking about that yesterday.
Yeah, I like him. Okay, Nancy Borg, $4.99 super snap. Very much appreciate you, Nancy. Yes, very much appreciate you, Nancy. You are awesome.
Good people.
Yes. All right. Let's see here. Mentally, Arizona should be better at this point. Oh, I like the street put it in there. This point of the season. Here's the thing. I mean, and again, I'm saying this respectfully, that Arizona is not as good as Houston. And you could say, well, that's unacceptable, but Houston might be the best team in the country. And yes. Oh, dude. Dax is back.
I love that people are like, we don't accept moral victories at Arizona. It's like, that's not what this is, guys.
Yeah,
exactly. You're not going undefeated. Houston and Duke, they didn't go undefeated, and they're 2 of the best teams in the country. You're not going undefeated.
And I guess I would let me ask you guys this, and I mean this, and generally I'm snarky. I know. Generally, Greg Gumbel died like 4 months ago.
Yeah. I'm gonna tweet this and make everyone sad.
That Greg Gumbel died?
Yeah, I'm gonna break that news.
Okay. Well, anyway,
you can bring back one person, Gene Hackman or Greg Gumbel. Who would you bring back?
Gene Hackman, because I'd like to ask about that venomous rat. I mean, I think that's a. Yeah, I think that's fair. But again, I'm gonna keep coming up with this. Hold on a second here. Let's see here. Yes. Fran was. Oh yeah, let's talk Fran Fraschilla. Fran was good today. I like Fran. I know that Fran, the man with the master plan, Fran Fraschilla. I like Fran. Fran was really hyping up Arizona. I like that. I like that a great deal.
I thought today he was fine. I really did.
Right.
So
yeah.
Okay, Fran. The one thing that was weird was he was tweeting pregame. Did you notice that he was going out?
Yeah. Was he going at people like you again?
No. Fran and I are going to squash this beef the next time he comes to Arizona. I don't hate.
Yeah, no, you got a bad beat. Well, you said that Fran is walking around naked. I would be pissed at you as well.
He dropped his pants out of practice and say, "This is what you need more of." Yeah, I'm serious. Like, you need to play with balls.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Fran.
I'm telling you right now, if Arizona plays in Denver, I'm gonna hit up Fran. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, what do you know about Balls Arena? I heard you know a lot."
Oh, Ben one white, my friend. Okay, Fran. Yeah, Fran is awesome. Fran, the man with the master plan. But I'm fine with this. I think they absolutely. I think Arizona played well. And let me ask you this: And everybody in the chat, I'm asking you this question. If I were to tell you before the season that Arizona is going to finish third in the Big 12 and play in the Big 12 championship game, would you take it?
Absolutely. Anyone saying no is a liar.
Yeah. Even Dennis Walsh.
The only thing, Mike, that bothers me about this season is the same thing I think that bothers everyone.
The outer conference was
they just weren't good enough.
It was embarrassing.
We're talking 2 more wins in out of conference, beat West Virginia and beat Oklahoma, and Arizona's a 3 seed.
All right, Tony Olivero says the Fran St. John's Cojones story is 100% true. You think Rick Pitino's done that?
I mean, he's probably shown it to someone, but it wasn't the boys in the locker room, if you know what I'm saying.
That was Rick Pitino just reinvests into the community. That's what he does. Yes. He reinvests. Dennis Walsh, though. Dennis Walsh flying over the heartland probably as we speak. I expect conference championships. We're in the best conference in the country. Bear 520 down. I mean, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Big 12 Bobby, there's no circumstance I will feel good about this season minus a Final Four, though.
Well, Bobby, you're not making the Final Four.
Bobby, you're not making the Final Four. So again, yes. Bobby, you mess with Paul, you get the glove.
You are going to South Florida next year, though.
I'm getting Little Caesars later tonight. I'm very excited.
Do you get crazy bread or just?
Yeah. You know that one that's on First and Grant? Very excited. Very excited.
I like how you go to the one. For the
Yeah, no. For sure. No, I've been in there twice. You know what I like about when I order at Little Caesars? I go in there and they already have that. You just got to hit that like little code, 521 or whatever.
It's a great system. You order it and then you just put in your code and boom, it comes right out. It's a great system.
That's what it is. Okay. Okay. Now, all right. Let's. This is a fair point. All right. Lute Olson was here for 23 years. Oh, hold on, not Javier.
This is a great point, and then it goes. Javier has a low IQ.
Yeah. I didn't mean that, Javier.
Sorry, Javier. That was timing.
We have to hold Arizona to Lute standards. Okay, fair enough. Lute Olson was here for 23 years. Okay. Lute Olson made 4 Final Fours in 23 years. So if I do my math correctly, that's approximately once every 6 years. Tommy Lloyd is in his 4th year here. So can we give him a few more years then? I mean, I'm asking that legitimately. Can we give him a few more years or we have to get rid of him now?
We have to get rid of him right. Honestly, tomorrow. During the show, we need to, I just don't get it. I don't know. I'm different. I'm just different. Like I can tell you right now, Kobe just said it, and we're talking about on the message board. If Arizona made an elite, a Sweet 16 this year, I'm ecstatic with this roster and this team. But yeah, does he need to make an Elite 8? Yeah, but like some of the best coaches that we've seen take years to make an Elite 8.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody wants Bruce Pearlman. Bruce Pearlman has been to one Final Four and 1 Elite 8 in 25 years.
And people think it's coaching. Like, you're going to sit here and tell me Kevin Ollie is one of the best coaches ever. Like, is that what we're going to do?
Yeah. Lute made a Final Four in his 5th season. Tommy Lloyd is not in his 5th season, Andy Bryant, as you would know. I would fire Lloyd and go hire Todd Golden. Yes, I am right. OC Bodybuilders. Mike was correct when he said we'd all be raging about those early exits. I am right. Who the heck is Bruce? Who's Bruce Pearlman?
I don't know.
Who's Bruce Pearlman?
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of my people named Bruce Pearlman.
I don't know. We were just asked in the
That's
chat.
Ron Perlman is the actor. I don't think who's Bruce Pearlman.
We were just asked in the chat who Bruce Pearlman is. Who's Bruce Pearlman?
Bruce Pearl. Mike, he was making fun of you. Bruce Pearl, the coach of Auburn.
Yeah,
Ron Perlman is the actor.
No, I said Bruce Pearl.
No, you said Bruce Pearlman.
Whatever.
I promise.
Doesn't really matter. All right. Yeah. I see. All right. Well, either way, we'll take it. All right. Proud of this squad. Love this pod. BTFD. Thank you, John. Bruce Pearlman, the next day as you coach. All right, yes. We should start another rumor. Oh, hey, you guys want to hear something really funny? And then we're going to get back to sports in a second. So on the ASU 24/7 board, there's a thread, and I'm going to have fun with this later, that is totally dedicated to me and Sheer. And right now, they think they've got me because they got my traffic record, and they found a parking ticket from 2021 where I parked 27 inches away from the curb as opposed to 18, and they think they've got one. Losers. Okay. Oh, I missed a super snap. Hey, everybody in here, I'm sorry because I can't run these because I'm an idiot. Mike, you missed my super. All I said was Arizona gets an A from me for the tournament, given the roster and expectations. Yeah, I'm fine. I totally have I'm fine with with this. That's the way that I'm going to put this year. I'm fine with that. As a matter of fact, and I think Land the Man with the Master Plan put this. Why are you unsubscribing? You don't unsubscribe. I think Land the Man with the Master Plan put this very well when he said that, I feel better about Arizona coming out of this than before.
Yeah, I feel fine. Look, if Arizona, anything could happen, blah, 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 blah. If Arizona matches their effort in the last 3 games, they are absolutely getting out of the first weekend.
And Nick Arenas, this is not fair. It was in front of my house, and it was 27 inches away, and it was in the middle of a monsoon. And I don't have a Kia. I have a Nissan. Get out of here. Yeah, and I'm going to have a lot of fun with that later on, you guys. Mess probably get the glove. Okay, now, let's have
27 inches from the curb.
What's that?
27 inches from the curb?
Yeah, the legal limit is 18.
Whatever. You're such a rebel, dude.
Yeah, did I ever tell you? Oh, let's see here. You never. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, Javante. I'm all over the place.
I think you belong in jail, but that's.
Oh, by the way, can you imagine what my ADHD is going to be tomorrow during the selection show where we have
I know.
all of this?
Part of me thought about that earlier. I'm like, maybe we should just do it after the show.
No. Hey, this is going to be reality television at its finest. Also, Cody, I need you to be able to come up with a quick bracket, my friend. So
we just need to make sure, Mike, that you're not talking when Arizona gets announced.
Yeah, we agree with that. Okay, now, Javante. The great Javante. You never went back to my point about people scoring their career highs against us. Yeah, that is a point. It does, and maybe it's just me, but it does seem like every team has somebody that just goes off against Arizona. Now, Uzon is really, really good, so he's not a rando, but it does feel like it's like Dalen Hall or
Yeah, Uzon's good, and I think he earned a lot of like that step back 3 he had late in the second half. Like, what are you gonna do? I mean, he's just good.
Right. Yes. Also, I really am of the belief, and I know Fran keeps talking about this. I don't like it, but Carter's, in my opinion, and Deshaun knows a lot more than me. So again, this is with all due respect. I think Carter's making a massive mistake if he goes to the pros. I love Carter Bryant, but man, I worry about him a lot next year in the MNBA.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw Cody under the bus, and he's not the only one. There are multiple people saying that Carter's soft. That's not what this is, guys.
No, he's just young. He's a fawn.
What this is he's just not strong enough. Like, he's not strong enough to guard Houston's big, strong, athletic, older power forwards. Like, he's just not.
Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, I mean, and again,
correlation to games when Carter doesn't play well. Generally speaking, he's going against a veteran, older player. That's not soft. He's just not. I love Carter. I do think he's an NBA player. It is a mistake, and I would tell Deshaun this too, because we go way back.
We like Deshaun.
It is a mistake for him to go physically, is what you worry about.
Yeah, no, physically and mentally, honestly, because I don't think Carter's dumb by any means, but I think Carter is so young. Carter always has like 3 plays per game where you're like, what the heck was that?
Mike, did you see my reaction?
What?
Oh my gosh, you're gonna have a panic attack when I tell you. I don't know if I should tell you.
What? Well, let me read the super snap first. Let me brace myself. All right, $9.99 super snap from Andre Veris. Andre Veris from Longview, who is paying for my trip.
I spent the morning with Andre Veris and his wonderful family. Andre, how much candy have your children consumed?
Oh, this is good.
We were at Shelby's event, Founders Day, and it's an hour parade, and every single booth throws candy. And Andres and his 3 children, who are awesome, there were no kids around. So all the adults were like letting him get the candy. So they literally came home with a grocery bag filled to the brim with candy. And I said, kids, I want you to eat this all tonight.
Yeah. And they ate all of it. I like it.
I hope
Mike,
so.
It's so weird seeing you without your hat and Tom Ford glasses. Well, we might have to do it tomorrow as well, because I can't. Again, I will be very clear. I will not wear another hat. We must find the hat.
You will wear another hat.
No, I won't wear another hat. I was very strong on this in the past.
You look a little Jared from Subway. You know what I'm saying? Just kidding. What? All right, you want me to ruin your night?
Yeah. All right.
Lunardi just moved Arizona out of Seattle.
Oh, I don't care what Lunardi says. Lunardi's the one
he just moved him to Denver.
I don't care what Lunardi says.
He has Arizona moving ahead of Maryland, which would put Arizona. It is not decided. I think it is Seattle, but there is a very real chance it's Denver. It's all gonna be on the seed line. So basically, he moved Maryland below Arizona, and because of that, he put them in Denver facing High Point with a. This is where Leonardi's stupid. Sorry. He has Clemson versus Colorado State in Denver.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. All right, now let's see here. No, I did wear an Inner Circle hat before, but that was because that was to plug the show. I have to. The only thing I'll ever wear is an AZ12 hat. I need an AZ12 hat.
Shelby's pissed, dude. She's like yelling at me like I'm you right now.
Why?
Because you should have had an AZ12 hat.
I should have had an AZ12 hat. Okay. Let's see here. Jerry B, 199 Super Snap. But who else are NBA teams going to draft? I know Frashilla said that like 85 times. I don't need to hear that. Okay. T-Rod, Tim Rodriguez says Arizona, 4-5 Arizona, Oregon, and Seattle, 100% happening. I like that, honestly. I am, Oregon to me is weird.
Sorry, go ahead.
Good. No, I can go up to, let's see. Don't really care if we were in rainy, smelly rainy Seattle or elevation. I care.
Do you know the last time Oregon beat a tournament team? They beat Wisconsin, right?
Yeah.
Before Wisconsin. So they beat Wisconsin on February 26th. Their last tournament win was January 5th, Maryland. So they beat the 2 tournament teams in the new year.
Yeah, but
so I'm scared. I don't like playing Oregon because
Crete, baby.
Like it, but
hey, does everyone in the comments want to hear my joke?
I've never heard it before.
All right, Dana Altman's from Crete, Nebraska. What do you
call by Kobe, by the way? Sorry.
Yeah, what's that? What did Kobe?
He reunited with Jamari and his dad.
Oh, Jamari and his dad. Oh, yeah, exactly. You know, his dad always takes pot shots at Arizona. His dad's always trying to get Koa Pete to go to Houston. He's like, go get that money in that bag in Texas.
That's great.
No, mess with the paw, you get the glove. All right, what do you call somebody that moves out of Crete, Nebraska? Sheer, do you know what you call them?
Shelby just made such a shot. She said successful. Yeah, dude, she's feisty today. I know what they call them. Do you want me to tell everyone? It's an
really
excretion.
Good. An excretion. Get it? Like poop.
Didn't you tell that to Dana Altman once?
Yeah, yeah. And he just looked at me like I was like one of those Make-A-Wish kids or something. And he's like, here, shoo. Like he didn't think that it was, he didn't like me at all. I didn't like it at all.
I was gonna tell your Make-the-Wish story, but I don't know if people would get offended.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do. Yeah, I don't need to do that. Yeah, we need to boost my self-esteem. Yeah. All right, now let's do the Aeris look ahead. Now, Kobe L. Field, the Aeris look ahead. Okay. Now, the look ahead is for tomorrow. Again, 2:50. Everybody set your clock for 2:50. And because we're going to be on here, we're going to be going live for literally over an hour. That's how big this is going to be. Cody L. Martin, we need you to be able to get a graphic, though, so we can put it up on the screen.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard to do.
No, he could do it. Hey, Kobe L. Field, you could.
Blitzed.
What's that? Kobe L. Field, you could do it. Yes, you could do it. Somebody else in the comments, you guys could help us. But either way.
Nancy Borg saying, when is Shelby not feisty? You have a good point, Nancy. Shelby's always feisty. Have you ever seen Shelby not feisty, Mike?
Wilbur, Nebraska. Holy moly, Wilbur, Nebraska. Oh, the rival city in Wilbur, Nebraska. Hey, you want to know something about Wilbur, Nebraska?
I want to know everything about Wilbur, Nebraska. I didn't know this was the place.
Wilbur, Nebraska is the Czech capital of the United States. My grandfather was from Wilbur, Nebraska.
Czech, like Nipsey Czech, or you mean
no, like a Czechoslovakian. Because I'm Czechoslovakian, so my great grandfather I think was from Wilbur. Mom, if you're in here, you know what's going on. But it's from Wilbur, Nebraska. Wilbur, Nebraska and Crete, Nebraska have a fierce rivalry with each other. Not many people know about this. And
how bad are we talking? Like war type of deal?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that it's like war, but it's like blood crip type stuff. It's not.
Wow.
I
think there's one major difference though between the blood and the Crips and Wilbur and Crete.
I
think there's only Caucasians involved in the Crete Wilbur one, right?
Well, do you count Czechoslovakian and cheese-based people as
it's like where I grew up. I grew up in Agora, and the first thing, and this isn't racist or anything, so I'll say the first thing like Shelby said when she went, she goes, "Is there anyone of a different race in your entire town?"
Nah.
It's like no, it's Agora Hills. There are not.
No, what was you know what it's like though? It's like, who was that truck driver or whatever during like the Rodney King riots that they like threw a brick at or whatever?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, you know You know what I'm talking about? No, it's
Yeah.
feisty. It's enthusiastic.
Who's
It's,
Kobe has a good idea. Who's the CNN guy? Kornacki, where he's got the whiteboard.
Steve Kornacki.
I should
Steve
get a
Kornacki's
whiteboard.
on MSNBC.
I should get a whiteboard behind me and just do the bracket live.
Dude, Shelby, can we do that?
I don't think we have a big whiteboard though.
Oh, come on, go buy one.
She does have one at work. We might be able to do this. We might be able to. We'll
Ric
see.
Flair says, you guys are talking about who, you know what? Yeah, correct. We are. Sorry, I apologize. But that is what. Yeah, Reginald Denny was his name.
Yes, I remember I remember the riot.
That was a big thing. And then like the guy like looked up at the helicopter and he started throwing up like signs and stuff.
That was very scary.
Yeah, back there. But that's your back there is look ahead. No, just kidding. But looking at it though, I think with I just don't want to be a Duke or Auburn's region. Although Auburn's lost 3 of 4. I don't really
They're
I
so
just want to
get. They're weird.
Yeah, I know. I want to get, and I know. And when you got when you
honestly,
started talking,
like when you rank the 1 seeds, okay, after I've been watching this week. I would rather play Auburn than Florida. Florida's like really good, and they have a bench.
Well, Arizona's got a bench.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know.
I think Florida's better than Auburn. If I were to rank them, I don't want to play Duke, Florida, Auburn.
Are we sure? I got a question here. Are we sure the Coop flag is playing? Because I know that they.
Duke would never lie.
Well, I know, but like they had like the selection head committee guy on, and he goes, well, what's Duke gonna say? He's not playing? They have no reason to be honest about that.
I'll never forget to this day, Kenyon Martin. I'll never forget that. The Kenyon Martin broken leg.
Hey, you want to know something? Of why you are not an old school Arizona fan? The biggest injury in Arizona history was Lauren Woods. He was playing the best ball of any big man in the country, and right before the season, he got a back injury. It was the year 2000. It was right before the 2001 season when they went to the national championship game. Period.
Well, the newer school Arizona fans would say the biggest injury of our time is Brandon Ashley.
Yeah, but they're wrong, though, about that.
But Lauren Woods didn't play, you said, right?
Lauren Woods, Arizona was a #1 seed, and Lauren Woods, with like 3 games left, hurt his back. And was done for the year. Lauren Woods was a significantly better player than Brandon Ashley. I hate to break that to anybody, pardon the pun, but yes, Lauren Woods was a significantly better player than Brandon Ashley, and anybody that lived both of them knows that. Dennis Walsh,
we both, you know.
Dennis Walsh, you could confirm that. Yes, it was Lauren Woods. Lauren Woods was averaging like 14, 8, and 5 blocks per game.
Dennis Walsh says Arenas.
What's that? Yeah, but he still played. That's fair. You were in the tournament. Yes. Big 12 Bobby, Woods was better. Woods better player. Ashley's team was better. No, it wasn't. Because here's why. Ashley's team didn't have Jason Gardner, Gilbert Arenas, Richard Jefferson, Michael Wright, Lauren Woods, and Luke Walton. That team is better. Period. Point break. Okay. Now, anyways. Yes. You said Michigan was crap. I still stand by the Michigan is crap.
The one thing I've been watching a little Big Ten, and I will say, while good, like I think there's good. I think Michigan State's good. For instance, I think Wisconsin is dangerous. Generally speaking, on like the Michigan level, their guards and their bigs, they're slow.
They're slow. They're too white.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I don't know what else to say. They're too white.
Palmer Hoffman, good point. Kirk Reese ankle injury.
Yeah. By the way, 535 fit. Woods hurt might be worse than Arenas. 2001 Arizona is the best team in school history. It would have smoked any Miller team because they were better across the board. I don't know what else to say there. Okay. Now, on that note, though, we're going to sign off, but we're going to have a huge show tomorrow, and we're going to make fun of Illinois in the process. That's going to be a lot of fun as well. And we're going to, hey, can you guys get a whiteboard, Miss Shelby?
We're going to talk about it. Probably not, because I don't know how I'm going to get in the car, Mike. And I'm not doing a live show from Marana City Hall. Although that'd be awesome.
Can she ask for another favor from Brad Alice?
Oh my God.
Andre Veris, you have a whiteboard. We could do it. The children could be in the room. It would be
Andre
great.
Veris, yes. Hey, Andre Veris, Andre Veris, can you UPS me a whiteboard? Like right now, make it
What if
happen.
Dennis Walsh flew over our house with a bracket? And we just went live to the bracket.
Yeah, is there a chance at 250, everybody? 250. And by the way, anybody that lived Loot in 2001 knows that team is smoking any Miller team. And that's with all due respect. Okay.
Yes, real quick. Sorry. Am I signing off?
Ladies first. Go ahead.
Shelby and I are going to record tonight. We're honestly going to talk about the game minimally, as I think tomorrow is more important already.
All right, look at this. Thank you guys for cheering me up. Yeah, that's what we're here for. By the way, Dennis Walsh, can you drop it down? Down? Maybe like.
Oh, that's a good point. Pick up the whiteboard, fly it over my house, and just drop it on the roof.
That would be really, really nice. Anybody that has a whiteboard, reach out to me. We need a whiteboard. I don't know where I'll find a whiteboard.
Mike, if I gave you a whiteboard, you would miss the entire bracket show. Your ADD, you would have a meltdown with ADD.
Yeah,
can you imagine I'm telling you something, the show's telling you something, and we've got this show. Kobe's researching right now.
Kobe Elthiel is getting us a whiteboard.
He's going to see how we can have a bracket on the live. The problem is, guys,
Kobe, we're going to need your help on this one. Yeah.
Legally, we can't show you CBS. If we could, I would just shove a TV on behind me and be, But
hey, James is taking shots at me. James, you're wrong. I'm not Irish.
You're Russian. You're Czechoslovakian.
No, hey, I'm German and Czech, baby. Yeah. Hey, what is it? Was my super snap too? What was your super snap? I can't go back. I don't know what I'm doing here because I'm having to run the show. That's why. Oh, here are I found the super snaps. I found them. Sorry, I got them.
Oh, wow. Sorry.
Hey, Andre Veras, $4.99. We lost because of your hat. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. What else do we got? AZ Wildcat fan, $1 for every playable player on Arizona's roster. Stuck Joe. Townsend took a vacation this game. I don't think so. It just was what it was. Okay, now we got Loot is my daddy. Got to play Carter Bryant, not a walk in the last 4 minutes. Need threes. Don't disagree. Okay, BridgeTek Communications. Executing the details matters. It was a winnable game. Players ran into each other, watched dribbles go out of bounds, shot air balls, missed free throws, and made stupid mistakes. Houston scored one. Yes. Cole Peters. What was ADO's plus minus? Not good. Let's see here. Daniels, less like the Greek beam. I give AZ an A for the tournament over. Yes, agreed with you. Nancy Borg, very much appreciate you. $4.99. John, proud of this squad. Love this pod. BTFD. Yes. Andre Veras, the great Andre Veras. Dude, Mike, it's so weird without seeing your hat and Tom Ford glasses. I don't like it either, man. But again, got to do what you got to do. Got to pay the bills. And Jerry B. But who else are the NBA teams going to draft? Well, I don't know. I don't like that point. All right. On that note, though, we're going to be back tomorrow with you at 2:50. We're going to be serious, though, on this. We're going to be very serious.
Yeah, because I want to make sure, legitimately, mostly serious. I want to make sure everyone hears, everything going on and stuff like that. Because I think Arizona's going to be on pretty quick. I really do.
Yeah. Okay. Now, we're going to do that, though. All right. On that note, though, we're very serious. How many drumsticks in Denver?
Oh, I will. Man. With the extracurricular activities available there, the drumstick business, booming.
Yes. And it will be very, very tasty. Very tasty. All right. On that note, though, Shearer, you're the man. We're going to work on the whiteboard. We're going to have a whiteboard tomorrow. We have to have a whiteboard. And Shelby Shearer, make this happen, please. If you got to talk with Brad.
She's literally on her phone right now calling her whiteboard hookup.
Brad Alice?
After working 60, Shelby worked 16 hours already today.
Drumsticks are ice cream. You're wrong. And
how can you see that?
Yeah, you're wrong. There's drumsticks are ice cream.
Real ice cream? Yeah, Shelby just gave this guy a middle finger too.
Oh, hey, I got one. You can pick one up in my office. Oh, very, very good. Very,
drumsticks?
Very good. No, drumsticks. Oh. Yeah, that'd be great as well. Okay. On that note, though, everybody out there, Lopes up. No, well, actually, yeah, I like the Lopes. Go Lopes. All right, yeah. I like GC.
Dog.
No, what time is that game?
What time is it that game? I don't know. It's soon. I think it might be right now.
6:30.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, they literally don't melt. That's why I know they do melt.
Yeah, 6:40. 6:40.
It's a scurrilous lie there.
Disgusting. They melt.
Sure. Shelby, where's my picture of messing with the paw and getting the glove?
What picture?
Dude, she had an event today, Mike. I haven't even seen. This is the first time I've seen her all day.
Do it this week, Mike. I had a huge event today.
This is the first time I've seen.
All right, well, can you start tomorrow then?
She's naked right now. You can't even see.
That is not true.
My head is naked.
Yeah, Mike, I'll get on it and your whiteboard and whatever else you need. You want me to get a pilot's license too?
That's not
I can. No, but I can.
No, that's not a bad idea.
Also, can you get Brad Alice to help out with this? I know he's helped out in the past.
Now you're fired. Bye.
All right.
You know what? On that note, I'm calling the cops. I'm going to see how far away from the curb you're parked.
I'm gonna have fun with that the rest of the
I know
night.
you are.
Yes, very good. All right, Sheer, very much. Oh, it's good. Oh, this is good. Hey, it's big too, about 8 by 3 feet. That's what she said.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yes, I'll be good. Yeah, we'll get back to you. All right. On that note, though, for Jason Shear, for Shelby Shear, for Michael A. Luke, for Cody L. Martin, we will be back later tomorrow, 2:50. Put it down. We're gonna actually be serious tomorrow. TTFN, ta-ta for now.